Before we get into today's episode, a real quick word. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp, guys. Get it off your chest with BetterHelp, okay? Visit BetterHelp.com/beers today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/beers. Let's get into the freaking episode. Man, dude. Man, there's so many different current events right now. It's like hard to even choose which one to pick from the tree of current events.
I bet you'll pick a great one. Go ahead.
Which apple should I pick from?
Wow. I bet you'll pick a great one. What's it going to be?
What apple am I going to pick from this bush? This bushel of... Let's see. Let me break out my phone. Here's a current event.
Oh, wow.
The 2015 film Bone Tomahawk.
No way.
Have you seen Bone Tomahawk?
Yeah, the guy who produced that movie, I worked for his production company.
Well, Bone Tomahawk, you gotta watch it.
Tried to.
You gotta watch it. Emily, watch. This is your new homework.
Can I ask you, why did you watch that movie?
I don't know, I guess.
When did you watch it?
Last week.
When?
I don't know, before we recorded the Dan episode.
Look at what my brother texted me on Thursday.
Really? That's so odd. I think that's the exact day I saw it.
Yeah, he texted me on Thursday. He goes, you should check out Bone Tomahawk.
Wild.
That was weird. And then I told him all that stuff. And he was like, all right. Okay.
What did he... Yeah, it's a crazy movie. It's got the most violent scene ever. Spoiler alert for the 2015 film Bone Tomahawk. If you don't want a spoiler alert, they split a man down the middle from his cock to the top of his head. They flip him upside down, and they chop him with a bone tomahawk. They chop his nuts in half, his penis in half, and they go all the way down, and then they rip him in half, and they just eat him.
You watched that in the movie?
Yes.
So you watch his penis being split in half?
Yes, ma'am. That's a scene in the 2015 film.
And please tell me
Tomahawk.
that this is all like... That's a dumb question.
How's your brother and his baby?
Great. My sister just told me that she's having a little girl last night. So I'm going to be an aunt. No, that's not how that fucking works. Someone commented that I keep getting stuck in irony holes, and I don't know how to get out of them. I was like, yeah, true.
What else I had Bone Tomahawk.
You're going to have to lead these first 15 minutes, because I had no idea.
Well, Bone Tomahawk, Emily, your homework literally is to watch
Boner Tomahawk.
Come on, brother.
New one.
Well, I started the second Batman movie, so I have to finish that first.
Okay.
You're watching it piecemeal?
That's not really one you put down once you start it. But
I know.
to each their own.
I can rewatch. I can start from the beginning.
I would.
That's what I would do.
And then Bone Tomahawk right after that.
Okay, fine.
All I want
Am
you
I
to
going to throw up? I don't want to see a
no.
penis being slivered in half.
No, you don't see his cock, actually.
All I want you to focus on, Emily, for Dark Knight, is how good Heath Ledger is as the Joker. And remember that while you're watching it, when he was announced as the Joker, everyone said he's going to ruin the movie. This is bad casting. This is a huge mistake.
Also, while you're watching Bone Tomahawk, just enjoy the fact
Boner Tomahawk.
Come on.
I'll do it 2 times. I'll keep doing it until it doesn't get a big laugh.
Just
Boner Tomahawk.
Damn it. Enjoy the fact
Binder's like, what the fuck?
Hey, cocksucker.
Binder's like, how's he doing that? How's he summoning laughs?
You got to watch it too. It's your homework too.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to watch it.
Fuck you. Richard Jenkins is in it. And
in what, Boner Tomahawk?
Yeah. Dude, but the whole movie, as it goes on, I was laughing so hard at Richard Jenkins reading the script and going, yeah, this is my next one. Just Richard Jenkins being like, yeah, I'm going to be in Bone Tomahawk. It's the performance of a lifetime. Pull up Richard Jenkins. Jarvis.
Search Richard Jenkins Boner Tomahawk.
Jarvis, look up Richard Jenkins Boner.
Liam.
Don't take off my fucking shoe, dude. You can't.
Oh, he was in Dahmer as well.
Oh, I love this guy.
Yeah, Richard Jenkins, dude.
He did Boner Tomahawk.
Look up Richard Jenkins' naked cock, please.
Oh, I got one from Emily there. That means I get to keep going.
No.
Jarvis, Richard. No, wait. Sorry, that's an inappropriate ask. I'll do that on my own time. Sorry.
Jarvis diagnosed me with Asperger's.
Jarvis, sometimes I forget Emily's a fucking woman.
Did you guys watch Baby Reindeer yet?
No, I heard it's good.
You have to. I finished the whole thing, and I finished 5 episodes in one night.
All right, Emily, before we record next, I will watch the whole thing.
Okay, and then I'll watch.
And then we can chit-chat about it.
I'll watch Batman and Boner, whatever.
Boner Tomahawk.
Yeah.
I watched the...
It counted as another one.
He got me every time.
Did it actually? That's awesome, man.
You're in an irony hole.
Seriously, man. That's not irony. That's comedy.
I watched The Great Wall starring Matthew Damon and Pedro Pascal. Mm-hmm. And Willem Dafoe's in it. And it was an awesome, fun watch.
I thought they casted too many Chinese people to play some of the lead roles in the movie.
That movie was like the equivalent of...
Were there any Chinese people in the movie?
So many.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're on the Great Wall of China.
Oh, no, I know, but I heard that, like...
Matthew Damon doesn't play a Chinese guy. It's not like the Prince of Persia, where
What's the Prince of Persia?
Jake Gyllenhaal plays the Prince of Persia.
I ain't never seen that movie.
Really? It's actually kind of a rad film.
You ever seen Chef?
with what's the guy's name?
You got it?
Yeah. What's the fella's name?
You got it. It's so close. You're not going to believe this. It's so good.
Bradley Coops?
No.
That's something else.
No.
This is with the big time guy.
He made He made Mandalorian.
Yep. What's his freaking name?
You got it. Jean
Favreau.
Yeah, you seen Chef?
No, I heard it's good.
Oh,
Stop with that.
Sorry.
You haven't seen Chef?
No.
You haven't seen Chef?
You haven't seen The Great Wall? And you haven't seen
Was
the
Jean Favreau?
Pull up the Prince of Persia.
I had another name for Bone Tomahawk that I was going to try. We could do a funny face competition like Dax Flam.
You want to?
Yeah. 2 years.
Perfect for the audio listener.
Oh, come on. All right. You win. I can't beat that. Stop. Prick.
I would win that competition by 1,000,000 miles.
Give us one then. A lot of talk over there.
Well, I don't want anyone to screenshot it, so can I couple the camera while I do it?
No, that's the
do
whole
it right
point
now.
of it. What do you
I
mean?
don't want to do it.
That's the what
Then cut it.
what
Then
do you
cut it.
mean?
Okay.
You just
Screen grab that.
screenshot that shit.
Jarvis, screen grab.
Jarvis, screen grab that. Go to images.
Did I win?
We'll see.
Jarvis, generate Emily Binder in pro-Palestinian garb.
Stop.
Bro, you be cheaping.
So yeah, this is
You heard this game Mario? Everyone's talking.
shut the fuck up.
Everyone's playing it now.
Go to the poster.
Guy's a plumber. He's wearing red.
Go.
All right.
Yeah, this is the
Guy's a plumber wearing red eating mushrooms. Sounds like a normal day in LA. You hear this game Luigi?
Can we talk about
Guy's brother's green.
how about the Tom
He's
Brady
a plumber
roast?
eating mushrooms. Guy's green. Just another day in LA.
I sit up at night and I wonder what your insides look like. That's all I think about. I think about
They're shiny.
What would it be like to just, you know, I want to cut you open.
My insides kind of look like mud.
There's sometimes where I want to just, when you're not looking, punch you so hard in the stomach, like a body shot, like a clean kidney shot. I told you today.
You're too scared.
No, I want to hit you. I want to punch you so hard in the kidney that like I immediately feel bad and try to help you up.
You're too scared to do it.
Imagine what would like just a body kick from my leg, from the cannon that is the LC leg, to you. What that would do to you? You'd bend over. You'd be origami.
You'd never kick me.
You're right.
You're too scared. Your pant leg would pull up and everyone would see your legs.
That's true.
Nervous.
Yeah.
Scared coward.
Yeah.
Shrink. I'm shrinking you. This is my shrink ray. It's my words. I'll make you feel small. And you seem smaller. Your posture melts. Coward.
It's just the
I hiss now.
mountain lions.
Since I went to Mexico, I hiss now.
Just the Get Out hypnotist, but it's someone making someone feel real insecure and little. What else? Oh, the Tom Brady roast ties in our guest today, who's coming on, we're about to kick it to, the wonderful Dan St Germain, the hilarious Dan St Germain.
Was he in Boner Tomahawk?
Dan St Germain has no hand in the production of Bone Tomahawk. No. If you haven't seen Bone Tomahawk, go fucking watch that shit, dude.
What is it called?
Bone Tomahawk. Sick name for a movie.
You know I'd be trying out new gags every ep.
It opens with David Arquette slitting a guy's throat.
Wait, what does the Tom Brady roast have to do with?
Dan St Germain wrote for the roast.
He helped Nikki Glaser with some ideas and thoughts for the roast.
And that's the type of thing you need to include when you introduce a guest next time.
Well, I don't even think I knew it then. But if you watch the roast, then you know that Nikki Glaser had the hands down best set of the night, in my personal OP.
That's really interesting. I wonder how that process works, like who helps write it and how they write it. And
I don't know, but I love Nikki Glaser, and I'd love to have her on the pod.
Nikki, hey,
Nikki.
Hey, we're friends with Dan.
Nikki, we think you're big. We think you're a big, funny time comedian.
she follows the pod.
She does?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. We
You
should
also
hit her.
know that Tim Robinson follows you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why did I not know that?
because we don't talk about it, because we don't care about that kind of superficial junk. We just want to make movies and
But
like
we're
make
literally
art
going to a
together.
show this weekend.
Yeah, but we literally just want to like make art together and like just hang out and like just try to make each other laugh, because it's, you know, a lot gets lost in the corporate suit world of like trying to sell ads and like, you know, how can we market this? What audiences can we hit? Or is me and Color just going, I want to make you laugh, you want to make me laugh. It's a perfect marriage. Like, we don't care about that superficial junk.
You guys are so authentic and humble. It's disgusting.
Authentic. Hey, my doctor told me I'm autistic.
There he is.
You fucking assholes, douchebag prick. And you're a fucking asshole, Color, but I fucking love you, but you're a douchebag. You're one of my best friends. I'd never fucking tell you that, asshole prick. Fuck you. But honestly, seriously, fuck you. You're one of my best friends. You'll be at my wedding. Fuck you, dickhead. Guys trying to tell each other they like each other. You guys sniff?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys sniff?
Hey, Ben Affleck was coked up at the roast.
Yeah, he can do whatever the hell he wants the rest of his life. It's Ben Affleck.
Fair.
Don't ever try to belittle him on this nothing podcast.
Fair.
Don't ever try to use your platform to chip away at him. You can't.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't.
You're right.
You're shooting a BB gun at Mount Rushmore, brother. You're doing nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I'm probably right. Jarvis, show me what I would look like if I was straight.
Jovis, pull up a puke compilation.
Jarvis, pull up puke cum compilation.
Jarvis, pull up videos of dogs puking and making funny noises.
Is this
when they
just
puke.
a new remote hacks?
This is the one I was writing last night.
Jarvis, pull up.
I'll give you get a sneak peek at some of the remote hacks just for listening to.
I'm gonna do my version of Jarvis. And it's just going to be remote hacks. And it's going to be me. I'm not kidding. I'm going to do this. It's going to be me dressed as Tony Stark. And I'm going to be standing in a lab in a suit and be like, Jarvis, pull up an exact replica of me, but way smaller, way tinier, smaller, and scared of sex.
Let's hear him.
Puke.
Yeah, come on, little man.
Puke hacks. How to hack puke. Puke experts break down puke in movies and TVs in TV scenes. GQ. Dogs throwing up compilation. People puking. Space puke. Darth Vader force puke compilation. Moneyball deleted.
Force puke.
Moneyball deleted puke scenes. Moneyball 2. Puke.
I love how if people don't know what the remote hacks are.
Dog.
Everyone knows remote hacks.
Bro, it's like my hit single.
Yeah. Was the only guy who know a remote hacks? I was like an Amish guy. Not having electricity or Dude, I think I have brain rot. Like I don't gotta be around no more. Not much want to.
Electricity.
Yeah.
How you said?
Billy and I were talking about how when we started, like there's like a bell curve. Where like you're young and like poop jokes, fart jokes, funny. As you get older, you want to be more clever and you really care about the writing. And now I'm approaching like. I think like promptly is like hilarious, and I think like oh shit, I pooped on myself. That's like as funny as you can get.
Well, it's funny because when you do that stuff, like I think it's hilarious. A lot of people think it's hilarious. The amount of people that commented on the last episode of you saying "tump."
It's awesome.
I want to talk about top. Shind. All right, let's get into the episode, guys. You're in for a treat. Oh, fucking Falbo's on this too. Hey, dude, be nice to Falbo in the comments. He's mad insecure and shit, dude. he's hella insecure and shit, dude. He's mad freaking hella insecure and shit, dude. Be nice to Tyler, guys. All right, he's got anxiety and depression. Okay, he struggles with Tyler Falbo struggles with anxiety and depression. Okay, so be nice to him.
We would never say that to him. He tried to tell me he was depressed, and I was like, dude, I know you just don't exercise that much. He's like, I'm really well. I'm having like suicidal thoughts. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, dude, go for a walk.
Exactly.
Ugh. I'm like, try that, right? Thank you.
No.
What?
Jarvis, get it.
Cut that.
No, that's fine. Jarvis, get into the episode with Tyler Falbo and Dan St Germain, please.
You can cut it if you'd like.
No, it's funny as shit. It's hilarious.
Everyone knows. I hope everyone knows I'm joking.
We're joking.
All right, Jarvis.
Jarvis, please get us into the episode with Dan St Germain and Tyler Falbo.
It actually feels so empty here without Emily.
It does feel weird. Usually,
Emily, come back.
Emily!
This is an Emily-less episode.
Where is Emily?
I actually don't know. Where is she?
Our fearless producer.
Fearless producer.
Fearless producer. Yeah, I actually have no idea.
No idea where she is. She wasn't here yesterday. Maybe she's sick.
Well, guys, welcome back to the Almost Friday podcast. We've got a very special treat for you. A triple treat. No Emily, Tyler Falbo, and Dan St Germain.
Thank you. It was so casual, and then when it's so unorganic, when you started introducing everyone, that's the way to do it.
Well, our boss told us that we have to do an intro and tease what we're going to talk about, or the podcast won't grow. So we have to do an intro every time.
What are we gonna talk about?
I think we'll put that in later, right? This is we'll do an inorganic insert at the start. I'll just have like a text to speech list out what we're talking about.
That's the way to do it.
I like to ask all of our guests this, but Dan, where were you on 9/11?
I was in Westchester, New York. Great question. I was in Westchester, New York, and yeah, it was now it's so funny. Like it was surreal in the sense that like the first time you heard the plane hit, you're like, what a fucking idiot. Like that was our reaction. We just thought it was like some dumb pilot. It was like, well, how do you not notice the fucking tower? And then we heard somebody hit the CIA, and we're like, oh, okay. Well, it's over now.
It's actually a great pilot.
What a rube. Yeah. He's actually a great pilot. Yeah, fantastic pilot. But have you guys like gotten heavy into some of the 9/11 conspiracies?
Oh yeah,
not on here, but in my personal life.
One up with Auntie Donna, I think we did
A little bit, yeah.
We had this Australian sketch group come on, Auntie Donna, and we asked them the same question, and like it was so funny. Like they were kids, and they're watching cartoons, and the cartoons get shut off, and so the only thing they're thinking is like, where the fuck is Nickelodeon? The towers are burning. Where the fuck is it?
But then there was a conspiracy that it was a hologram. The buildings didn't even exist. And then
that's awesome.
This is awesome. And then there was one that there was like nukes under the buildings. And you, Tyler, you know,
I know the
I
loose.
feel like you've spent a lot of time on these chains.
No, I know loose change where it's like the micro explosions as the building goes down. They're like buildings don't do that. Yeah. And I believed it. I was in fourth grade when it happened.
They always talk about how the building falls. That's like a big key in most theories. I wonder how many there are. I feel like that would be such a fun thing to do, is like you work backward from a conspiracy theory and post it, and let's see if people like latch onto it and how far it goes.
Or try and start them.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
We should start a conspiracy theory on this.
I would love that. That should be a segment we do.
Yeah.
Well, that would be good.
That would be good.
I'm trying to think like something that people. I just found out this one. This is like a big that like people think Sandusky's innocent. There's a whole group of people that think Sandusky didn't do it. Like apparently there's like one Pulitzer Prize winning author who like he's made it his life to be like he didn't fucking. I don't know. Maybe he's a big fan of defense. I have no idea.
The kids he was banging were holograms. They never existed.
Yeah,
they were nukes underneath.
Who's Penn State's like rival? Because like it's like that was their conspiracy to get them
Michigan,
Michigan, maybe.
Yeah,
anyone in the
it's like they're behind it.
I got a good 9/11 one. George Bush wasn't in a classroom. That classroom was a setup. It was a backdrop. If you pan out, there was no children. He was just reading.
It's yours, or
I just made it up.
Okay,
I think that's pretty good.
I've never heard from any of the kids in the classroom.
I've never heard of them.
They're all probably in their mid-20s now. You would think someone would say, "Hey, I was in
No,
class."
I've seen interviews with like the teacher and like one of the kids there.
Shit. All right.
We could say they're crisis actors.
Yeah, they are crisis actors. It was easy. But yeah, where would he have been then if he wasn't in the classroom?
Who's to say?
I guess I don't know what he gets from having that.
He was on the set of Boy Meets World. It was the same set. The 9/11 set and Boy Meets World set was the same set.
Tyler and Dan, how do you guys know each other?
I wrote on Tyler's show.
What show,
It was
Tyler?
a good show.
It was a good
Compass.
show.
They plug it a lot on this show. Thanks,
It's
guys.
very funny.
Yeah, I'm
funny
a
show.
big fan.
The Roku
It's
original.
probably one of the reasons you guys got teamed up.
Yeah.
It's funny. I don't think it.
I kept pestering my manager about it.
It was one of the reasons that I think you guys agreed to do sketches with me. I think it was good for me in that sense.
Well, you kind of agreed to do them with us. We were going to do them anyway, and then you kind of wormed your way into it. So how?
Have some more confidence, man.
No, I'm
speak
saying no. I'm saying
He's too scared because all the comments on
That's-
the
I
people
see
hate
that in his eyes.
People
I see
hate me
the-
on this fucking
Because
The
podcast.
internet is in his eyes right now, and
Yeah.
he's like, "What can I say to avoid?"
He's been on a tear this morning, and now he gets in here and he's quiet as a little mouse.
I'm mean to you guys all day, but then without the context of all the lovey-dovey stuff in between, I just look like a terrible, terrible guy.
It's actually a really good point. Also, the pod
Yeah.
episode you were on, our producer, she just didn't put the camera on him, so he wasn't even on
Also,
screen.
I did one character that was great, never got filmed, and then he did it and has like 10 million views.
Which character?
The last meal.
Oh, but you told me to make that as a TikTok.
No, I know. I'm not mad about it.
Right, you just had to bring it up at every
See,
time.
I'm coming off as salty, mean.
You
This
seem
is
a little mad about it. I'm not gonna
Fine.
lie.
fine. No, we made a show for Quibi, the failed Jeffrey Katzenberg endeavor.
Yeah, he just thought that was going to be. He's like, yeah, people are going to change the way they watch shit.
Dude, I don't know. You never had to go into the offices, or did you? Have you ever been in the Quibi offices?
No, I don't think I have.
It was like a tech open floor thing, and he was wearing like legit tracksuit. He was wearing a tracksuit as like a 7-year-old guy,
God.
like sitting next
Just
to an intern.
fucking like, I'm glad. I'm like, look, I got a paycheck, but like, once you have that much money, just retire. Just like go to Epstein Island or whatever the fuck you do. You know, like, what are you doing, man? Like trying to like reinvent the wheel, or
It's crazy how he thought that like he knew how like 15-year-olds were going to consume content, which actually is a little sketchy when you think about it.
That's kind of how it is everywhere right now, right? All the executives are very old, and they're getting phased out now.
Yeah.
Now we're finally going to see the next thing.
What's
I
the
don't
next
know.
thing going to be?
This,
You guys are the next thing.
yeah, this right here, this podcast.
That's the problem. Yeah, people are like, yeah, this is the new industry. It's just kids making TikToks. It's not.
like,
There's still kids our age. Just
TikTok's going away in like a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That'd
Are
be
you don't give a shit if it goes away?
no,
I wouldn't mind
I
it.
would be.
Yeah.
I would throw a party. I mean,
I kind of am
like,
excited too. Yeah. I mean, I don't have 5,000 followers, but I'd be excited.
I just don't. I hate that it is like the thing right now because it's the last thing I want to do.
Yeah.
It's just like what you have to do.
Yeah, I think it's going away. I think that like it's the first thing that like Republicans and Democrats have bonded over in the last here in the last 10 years, like in Congress. I think it's definitely going.
What is it? What's the problem with it?
It's Chinese.
Chinese.
They have to sell it.
I believe another big thing is it's like they claim it's like the data laws that we have. It makes it easy for like Chinese to access our data and steal Americans' data. So they treat it like it's a threat to like public security. But at the same time, it's just like we could change our data laws so that they aren't taking our information,
Yeah.
and then it's fine. It's like some backwards workaround so that they can still sell our data. That's what I've read.
If they ban it, and it go, and so that everyone agrees, and it's like this will be banned. It usually takes like laws take for us. It'll be gone like 6 months. It's going to be gone, right? Will there be like a 6-month purgatory period where everyone's like, are people still going to be trying to do TikToks for money? Like,
No, people are just gonna. It's gonna be mass suicides when TikTok gets banned.
TikTok your suicide. That would be the greatest trend ever.
I bet there will be a few. I bet there's some lunatics that are like, this is all I have.
There are some people that it's all they have. You know, they have like 20 million followers on TikTok, and you look at their videos, they're getting like a couple thousand views, and like they're clinging on. It's kind of,
This guy from Vine just offered to suck my dick at 7-Eleven.
yeah, it's so funny because like we'll talk to people who are like, you know, we'll meet producers and we're like, oh, we'd love to like do TV shows and movies, and they're like, nah, what you guys are doing right now is the next thing, and we're like, Please don't say that. 'Cause
But
hate
we
this.
want to pay you less.
We hate this. We don't want to do this at all. Nah, you guys don't need that. I do need it, or I'll be unhappy forever.
I mean, yeah, but it was cooler in the 90s. People were making a lot more money, and it was like you sold a movie and you were fine for like 5 years, and now you have to do like 40 things.
It's exhausting competing for eyeballs.
Well, I feel like there's so many different things you could be watching that, like, when I was a kid, like the early 2000s, like I think everyone knew all the shows on TV.
Yeah.
Now it's like there's so many things that there's no collective conscious on, like, even on like rap, like references in rap songs. Like it's like there's too much stuff to reference.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're
I
talking
think
about.
I'm gonna watch Fallout, but it took like 10 people recommending it. But like this was like 2 years ago, where David Zaslav, the guy who like owns
Warner
Discovery, was like, "Yeah, I like Succession, but we can make 10 HGTV shows for one episode of Succession." And that was like, you heard that, and you're like, why would anyone go into entertainment after hearing that?
Yeah, it's a big barrier to entry. That's a bummer.
Did you? I was gonna say, did you start as just like straight doing stand up, or were you doing just stand up?
I was like, I wanted to be like a fucking melodramatic playwright in college, but I was like too drunk for it.
Wait, is it true about the Cosby thing?
Oh yeah. My dad wrote for the Cosby Show, and they told Cosby my dad was black, so my dad never got to meet him. And they're like, "This is the worst. This scandal came out. It would ruin the reputation of Bill Cosby."
Isn't that like the inverse of like that movie American Fiction?
Yes,
Yeah.
It's like
which my wife worked on that, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, she was a associate casting director on that, but
On Moral Compass too.
she was my
Great to
casting
work with.
director on that. Yeah, I got
Great to work with. That's
yeah.
Wait, who's they? Who told Cosby that your dad was white?
They told him he was black.
Yeah,
His boss, this guy, I think it was like John Marcus, is a good guy. He's like still friends with my dad, but they saw my dad's play in New York, and guys were like, "We need new black writers," and then they just hired my dad. And they're like, "You can't meet him." And that was even worse. I guess there was like some black dude who just worked at the office, and they just said he was the writer. Cosby would come in, and he would be like filing shit. And another Cosby story I heard, which is insane. This one dude wrote on like one of the second or third Cosby Show, and it was like every like Monday he would come in and be like, "We need to do a show about like robots," and I'd be like, "What?" And then the next week it'd be, "We need to do a show about," I do bad Cosby, like cowboys. And you're like, "What?" They realized he was just pitching whatever movie was on Stars at 11 p.m. the night before. He just like any movie. Like, there wasn't even like, it was like that was the time slot he was watching movies on Stars. And then he would also bring in like a hot young Asian girl and be like, "She needs to be in the show," and they'd be like, "I don't fucking know what to do."
How much money do you think he still has? Like after all the legal shit.
so much,
80 million probably, I would say.
so much money.
I'd still think he has a lot of money.
He
I mean, enough that his wife didn't leave him. Enough, you know what I mean?
Jesus.
I mean, not to be. I mean, like, come on, like why else are you staying there? If he was broke, you're not going to stay with like a broke serial rapist. You know, like
he has legit material about date raping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spanish Fly stuff he used to do. Be like,
yes, I remember that. Yeah. He but he got out. I guess he's still got a lot of money. There was a rumor that he was going to like come back again, try to do a comeback.
I saw his show.
I think that's over.
He did like a show where he's like sitting down talking the whole time. I remember like I saw clips from it.
Recently?
Like maybe 5 years ago. Like after, like it was during all this stuff, and like he still had fans.
The clip of him leaving the courthouse and just shooting a really funny look to the camera is one of the greatest things. Leaving a rape court case and being like,
He did the
He's very
Fat
talented.
Albert.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
When he's walking out and he goes and he says the hey.
I remember
yeah.
that. That was the craziest thing.
Dude, it was like that. It's like that video of Charles Manson in the courtroom being like,
That was the interview.
I'm
That was the greatest. I'm nobody.
vibes.
I'm nobody. That was he cut a great wrestling promo Charles Manson, you know. If you get too close, switchblade, or I forget what it was.
He was CIA, right? Kind of.
What?
There was that book that I read that book, and apparently that book's bullshit too.
Okay.
Now I'm hearing that one may be bullshit, that he was a CIA asset or a CIA psyops, that they had it was the same, like they had people that arranged like a fake, like kind of like whorehouse in San Fran that they were dosing people when they came in. It sounds like it was a lot of fun. Whatever was happening, it sounds like it was a lot of fun. But
Who's the guy that would mail bombs to people? The
Ted Kaczynski.
Unibomber?
Unibomber.
He was a CIA guy, right?
Well, he was in
they were
MK
drugging.
Ultra. He was in the MK Ultra studies when he was at Harvard, which
Yeah.
they just gave him fucking acid.
It was the CIA doing it, though, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I hate those guys.
CIA.
Yeah. God.
Unibomber was cool because he was like, he ended up being like right about everything.
actually
His
did.
manifesto like said all the stuff that was going to happen.
He's a very smart guy.
Yeah, he just kind of like he shouldn't have bombed.
Yeah,
people.
I mean, he shouldn't have killed all those innocent people.
Wasn't he like he like mailed a bomb to like the head of what was it? It was like the head of like the car industry or something. Or no, it was the head of IBM or something.
Right.
Because he's like eventually computers are going to destroy us all. You're going to be able to put all this stuff in like the size of something you can go into your pocket. And then he was like right about it. Like he might have saved the world if he had just killed that guy.
I love your reappearance on this podcast to try to like find the bright side of the Unibomber.
Yeah, maybe it was like 12 Monkeys or something where like he was the good guy the whole time. Like he's like, he was trying to prevent the future.
He went back in time to stop.
Or like
to
a
kill
Terminator.
Hitler.
Yeah.
Terminator. I went to, there was this FBI museum in DC. I don't know if it's around anymore, but they had his whole cabin. They brought out his whole cabin. You could go
that's
check
sick.
it out. Yeah.
That's sick. And
And it was like right next to like Bruce Springsteen's outfits. Like they curated hours. It could be like it was clearly a museum searching for its identity, but
Is he
it was
dead?
cool. Yeah, he's dead. He died in prison. I was trying to do like my big dream is to like I wanted to do a show because in the Supermax prison, it's Ted Kaczynski. He's dead. He's dead now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was Timothy McVeigh, the Unibomber, the head of the Latin Kings, and then there was somebody else, which I kind of want to Google right now because it's going to drive me nuts. But they were all in the same like prison block,
star-studded cast.
like a star-studded cast, and I was like, I would love to like write a musical. That would be my dream project, is to write a
Like
musical.
their book club.
That's
Like
incredible.
it's like them trying to like I think pull off Y2K, and it doesn't have. And yeah, I don't know. And there's I'm trying to think who the fourth guy was, but it was. But I read this book about Timothy McVeigh, and
Who's that?
Timothy McVeigh's Oklahoma City bombing guy.
Oh, okay.
And he came to Supermax, and like the other guy, Terry Nichols, that he did it with, was also at Supermax, but like Terry Nichols like wouldn't talk to him anymore because like he ruined his life. He's in
They had
jail
a
for like,
falling out.
and also like McVeigh fucked Terry Nichols' wife like when he was going. So like there would be these awkward moments at the prison where he's like, Terry, hi, like he was trying to like make friends with him again.
Yeah, that would be like
The first World Trade Center bomber. That's also the fourth guy.
93 one.
Yeah, Ramzi Youssef.
Yeah, I'm picturing like the documentary about that the band what's the band? Ocean
Oasis?
Oasis. Yeah, I don't know
Oasis.
about them. Just like the two guys hating. That could be very funny.
It would be good.
Just opens like Seinfeld. It's like Kaczynski pops in like Kramer.
Dude, he looks like Kramer.
a little bit.
Or maybe you have like, where it's like this, like they're planning a bomb threat together, and they like tell Harvey Weinstein, like, okay, if you're able to find out the plans of the bomb, we'll let you back into Hollywood and get out of prison. And he's like,
It's like Blackbird.
yeah, it's like Blackbird, but with Harvey Weinstein.
And like they're repulsed by him more than anybody.
Yeah, they're just grossed out.
So where's this Charles Manson museum? Is that what it was?
It was at FBI. It was in DC, where it was that was the Unibomber.
No, his house was next to Springsteen. Wait,
It was
why
like-
is Springsteen stuff in the FBI museum?
I don't know. I don't think he has any scandals, but no, they did like, it was like, they were like trying to, because it was a for-profit museum. The thing about for-profit museums, they've got to like get people there or else it's going to shut down. So they're like, see the Unibomber cabin and Born to Run outfits. Just like throwing a bunch of shit against the wall.
That's awesome.
Is it like the actual cabin they brought in? Like,
Yeah, dude, it was like the cabin.
It was pretty small,
and then the next room was a bunch of fucking just chunks of the World Trade Center that they had like just taken out, you know? It was very close to just like a carnival circus of a museum, this place. It was the Museum of the Press, I think. I think it shut down though. But I went there in like 2017. Something like that.
I don't like the idea that you can buy a piece of the World Trade Center. Like you can buy a piece.
You can
of,
buy
like,
a piece?
Well, I mean, is that what it is? You're saying the museum has pieces of the
Yeah,
World
well,
Trade
I
Center?
think
probably
like they
donated.
pass around like I get everybody because I get like when I went to the George W. Bush Library in Dallas a couple months ago.
How
Have you been to
awesome
that
is
one?
I'm from Dallas.
Oh my god!
There's like it's like 80% of this. Of
It's a
this-
children's museum first
Yes.
off.
80% of the space is dedicated to like the strike he threw after 9/11. It has like
Yeah, it's
nothing
almost-
to do with his presidency. It's like
It's almost like they end the presidency, and that's when the presidency ended.
It's like-
he threw that pitch, and yep, that was it. Greatest president ever.
yeah, it's like his whole career was a build up for that moment. He talked about how important that moment was to his presidency. He like treats it, no joke,
Yeah.
like it is the best thing that came out of his presidency, and it actually might be
It probably is. And to be fair, fucking stud pitch.
awesome.
Yeah.
That pitch is like, especially because like you see Baba Booey's pitch and all these other guys, you know, stud, just right down the fucking terrible at rebuilding a Middle Eastern city. But
I'm picturing the website you can buy pieces of the Twin Towers on. It's the same one you can just name a star after like your
Yeah.
girlfriend on by Plot of the Moon.
No, it's like when you can buy like a piece of the court from like an NBA finals, just a sliver. or a
Wouldn't
net.
like Al Qaeda be buying up all those pieces and like putting them on as trophies? You
um
have to prove you're not Al Qaeda in the little cap show.
they don't want to be stuck in the past. They want to keep moving.
want to
Yeah,
move
what's
forward.
next?
We're on to other shit now.
Come on, yeah, they don't want to play the hits. They got new stuff they're working on.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I'm in a couple Discord chat rooms. I have feelers out there.
Who's the guy who just got in trouble on Discord for what secrets is he? Was it the Ukraine war stuff?
Oh, are you talking about the kid that was like 19?
Yeah, it was just like fucking. He was like trying to make friends on Instagram. He goes, "No, this is real," and he was like actually showing them.
Yeah, he was bragging and like basically took photos of like I believe it was like shipments of weapons or ammo or equipment to Ukraine that basically exposed how much we were sending them. So like Russia could see that and they knew like where the stuff was going, or it exposed like locations of troops we were sending, something like that.
Yeah,
It's bad.
Did you guys have, because when we were in high school, there was always one kid who just had videos of beheadings and drone strikes
Yeah.
that he would show people? Did you?
there are comedians that do that now. yeah, exactly.
Dude.
I know several close friends.
That's become normal. I mean,
Well, they're easier to find now, but I wonder, like, when you guys were in high school, because I was watching that on a fucking school computer.
I think I was too. I'm going to be 40 next month, so I'm way
I think
older than you
I'm
guys.
I'm between because they're
We didn't have like the live leak shit when I was in high school. We
Yeah.
had like we were past Faces of Death. It was like we didn't. But I remember my mid 20s, which is probably when you guys were in high school or late 20s. That was where the live leak, where it was like the cartel using the chainsaw on the
Yep.
guy. And
that's
all
when
that
I was
shit.
in high school and I
Yeah.
saw like one like ISIS. It wasn't even ISIS.
I
at
saw the
time.
ISIS videos, and but that was like I was older.
Yeah, I think I was out of high school for that. It was like I saw one like beheading video and that was enough. Like I like never really looked in that area of the internet more after that.
we would play this game in physics class, and there was a subreddit called 50/50, and it was the title would be like really cute kitten lapping up milk, and then man gets mangled in horrific factory accident, and you don't know which one it's going to be,
Oh my god.
and you would click it, and then like the cat would pop up, and you'd seen so many, you'd be like, I gotta know if the other one's real. I gotta go see the other one. That was disappointing.
Did you see the "Don't Fuck with Cats" guy?
Yeah.
That guy, Lucas, I don't know what his name is. The guy who, like, he stabbed that Asian guy with the ice pick or whatever. There's a comic in New York now that, like, hooked up with.
Really?
Yeah, and, like, talks about it.
Holy
I was like, maybe you should keep that one to yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, they just, like, made out, I guess, but which is even funny.
So that guy is out and about?
That guy's in jail forever.
Oh, this is before he got...
No, I'm just talking about a guy who, like, talks about, but that was one of the videos. That was like a video that was going around. It was the ice pick video. That was one that went around, and God, there's been a couple that were like the I think it was like the Russian murders, the Diaslik. I can't say it. Something psychopaths, but there's these two kids who was like some Eastern European country, and they like fucking just brutally murder this like homeless guy. Like, and that video was also going around. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there on the internet.
I remember there was one called the Pain Olympics.
I did see that one.
That one was...
That was that the 50. You had to go like through 50 stages or something.
No, it was...
It's like guys like doing shit to their balls.
Yeah, it was just like guys who... And the theory is that they were just using bodies like from a morgue. But it was literally just like chopping a dick with like a big machete. It was like,
jeez.
Holy fuck.
That's what that guy did. The director of, I think it's called like Cannibal Apocalypse or something.
Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah, Holocaust.
Holocaust.
He used real dead bodies, and it's banned. And
He used real dead bodies. That's
Yeah.
why it's banned.
yeah, and it's out there somewhere. But
I
it's,
don't like that.
Yeah, and like that.
I'm against that.
Like there's what's is it that same movie where they killed a bunch of animals on screen too? It's like there's one of those movies from like the 80s or 90s where it's like just they did all that shit.
Well, you were bringing this up off the pod, but like I was a PA on this movie, Run, Hide, Fight. Go look it up. And I remember they just fucking jerked themselves off about how insane it was and how like true to the film it was that they were using a real deer to shoot and kill in the scene.
No, they did.
Yeah.
That's like not cool, right? Like people get mad at that.
I think they
don't
got
think
mad
they're-
at some of the other stuff the production company was doing.
The
Google
rape
that
stuff?
too.
Yeah, I think that one. I think the other thing you talked about is probably the
it-
thing
Overshadowed.
they got
it a
upset
little
about.
bit. Yeah.
We're taking a quick break to talk to you again about BetterHelp. You know the show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Okay, just take a moment and visit BetterHelp.com. All right, when life goes so fast, it's important to take a moment, celebrate your wins. You know, make adjustments for the rest of the year. The year has gone by so quickly. What's something you're proud of? Okay, what's something you're proud of in 2024? What's something you still want to accomplish this year? When therapy can help you take stock of your progress and set achievable goals for the next 6 months. Holy shit, there's only 6 months left in the year. Golly, Angus. That fucks me up. So if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try, okay? It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire, get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Take a moment. Visit BetterHelp.com/beers today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/beers. Let's get back to the freaking episode.
As far as like, what are the most fucked up movies you guys have seen? Like, I would say Martyrs. Have you seen Martyrs?
Serbian film.
Serbian film and Martyrs. Those are the two that like pop up.
Oh, have you seen Sallow?
No.
Sallow or the 120 Days of Sodom is the name of the
I've
movie.
heard of it.
Yeah, it's like a old school like Italian art house film that's like the point of it is to like make like the story is like all these kids were like the kids these days are so coddled we're gonna like make them eat shit and stuff. And, like they make kids eat shit. It's like a movie.
Oh, it's
not
real.
No, it's not real. It's not real.
Oh,
it's
not
like
real.
scripted, but it's like disgusting and hard to watch in the same way.
What's
Yeah.
Martyr?
Martyrs is this French movie, which I think they maybe they did in America again too, but it was, I guess I'm trying to describe it without like blowing it because I think it is worth seeing. I would say it's a pretty good horror movie, but it's these. I'll just say they open with this girl like escaping being tortured, and then like you like jump cut to like. I'm not gonna like spoil it, but this is like the jump cut to this like normal family just like eating, and it's that girl like later on like older, and she just like fucking blows this whole normal family's head off with a shotgun, like kills all of them, and then you like you're positing whether or not she was crazy or whether they were connected to that,
Oh, I
and then
see.
it turns into this whole other thing.
Is it a good movie though? Is it
It's
worth
actually
watching?
not. I like
I think
it.
of the three that we just mentioned, that's like
That's
the
the best
actual
movie.
one to watch.
Yeah,
I was,
the,
like,
the
shocked.
ending is like super fucked up. But Serbian movie is just like, that's just it's just like one gross out almost gag.
It's kind of like the Human Centipede type sequels, like in those movies where it's like, this isn't really that good of a movie. It's just like, oh shit, they did this.
Yeah,
in the movie.
I guess like I avoid those movies because like I just know that I won't enjoy them. Like like I just don't want to waste like an hour and a half if like it sucks.
Human Centipede 2 is wild.
What
That
happened to
guy.
that one? Spoil that.
You aren't gonna believe.
Well,
this.
the Human Centipede 2 is I think better than Human Centipede because like I'm the Human Centipede connoisseur.
3 really falls
you
off.
may
It's
know
like,
me.
It's like Oceans.
I did an all-female Human Centipede.
Kristen
man,
Wiig,
Sandra Bullock's in it.
Leslie Jones.
There's all these dudes getting pissed off. They ruined it. They ruined Human Centipede by putting all these fucking titties in it.
They made it woke.
They made
Human Centipede woke.
Oh fuck!
Everyone's just consenting to it. It's not even cool.
Yeah.
But it was Human Centipede was like 2 was a guy watching Human Centipede and then trying to do it by himself. Like
It's a good
but
idea.
It's a great idea, but he's like kind of touched. He's like definitely like. He's got problems.
Well, I like this
so he
touch.
fucks it up. So like the first guy actually, it's like a mad scientist thing where he actually does it. But this one he tries to do it and it's like a disaster.
That actually sounds great. I know it's. I don't like it. The second one's not. I don't think.
There's one scene that is very tough to watch.
Yeah.
What is it?
Fuck.
I'm not going to watch it.
Well, I don't know if you're. I don't know
No
why.
spoilers. No spoilers.
All right. A woman fucking. I mean, this is gnarly, but a woman escapes the Human Centipede, and she's like, and she gives birth while and then accidentally steps on the kid instead of the gas pedal and crushes the kid's head.
Fucking God.
Yeah, it's wild. Aristocrats.
Like shock value. Have you seen Brawl in Cell Block 99 with Vince Vaughn?
No.
Like this movie, I'm a fan of, but it has a lot of like shocking stuff like that in it, like just like smashing someone's face into like the.
You have the
concrete.
face, like your resting face is resting shocked face. Like you've just been watching these like 12-hour movies. And then came out, like,
Well, dude, when we did the show and we did the Vince Vaughn sketch, like all I wanted to talk to him about was this movie, Brawl in Cell Block 99. It's like it's like
Was
Don
he in
Johnson's.
it?
Yeah, he's the main character.
Yeah,
like
okay,
he's
yeah,
like a
yeah.
guy who like went to prison and he gets like put in prison, and then this like mob boss Udo Kier, is he the guy from Human Centipede? No, different
No.
Eastern European guy. Anyway, comes to prison and goes like, there's this guy that's in like cell block 99 that you need to get to and kill him, or else we're gonna go get your wife and who's pregnant, and we're gonna like figure out a way to like cut off all your baby's limbs inside of your wife's body so the
that's-
baby is born still, unless you go kill this guy. And that's like the big thing in the movie, so he has to like get sent deeper and deeper
I'm
into
gonna watch
like
this tonight.
it's you're probably gonna like it. It's too long, but you're probably gonna like it. He just starts like breaking guys' arms and like killing people the rest of the movie. It's pretty great.
Well, Shot. Have you seen Shot Caller?
Mm-hmm.
Shot Caller is the greatest.
Yeah.
What was that one?
That's with,
The guy from Game of Thrones.
yeah, that's a fucking awesome movie.
That movie's really fun.
What is
It's
that
a
one
guy. It's a guy who like kills his friend drunk driving. It was like an accident. It's basically like any normal guy could.
He's like a family man.
He's a family
Yeah.
man, and then it's like him becoming like a hardened prisoner in. Him eventually, and then by the end of it, you believe that he becomes the shot caller.
Yeah.
It's like him becoming the shot caller.
I see.
Dude, there's an artsy movie version of that, A Prophet, the French movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's the one that we're the killing the cellmate scene is
yeah.
from. Yeah. You should watch that. It's like kind of like guy goes into prison is like kind of like a weak nobody, and he like ends as like it's like Breaking Bad type of arc, Great version of that story.
Which, by the way, the reason we never happens is because like every time somebody who's normal who tries to do a crime immediately gets caught. It's never like there's no Walter White. Like they immediately they get caught.
Yeah.
It's like the guy, the guy who's on Rogan all the time. The guy who was like Bob Lazar, who's like the
Yes.
Alien guy.
Yeah.
the alien guys. Like he like tried to run, I guess a brothel and just was like immediately.
Wait, Bob Lazar did?
Yeah.
Also, the first thing he did was tell all of his friends that they were testing aircraft out there and brought all of them into the desert with like VHS cameras and filmed some of it.
Didn't know that.
What's the Sodom one?
The what?
The
Said 120 hours of sodomy
Well,
or something.
Sallow. 100. I had to watch it in film school. Like
120 hours of sodomy.
120 days of Sodom. It's you
Does
should
that
just
mean
watch-
sodomy?
I think they do it. They do it in the movie. I haven't seen it since college, but it's like one of those shock value, like art house Italian movies. That's like, it's like a movie that everyone's like, oh, it's one of those. It's like one of those Serbian film type things, but it's from like the 70s. I don't know. I don't even remember it that well. I just remember they had to make the kids eat shit. They think they make them have sex in front of adults. Like it's, classic stuff.
The comments are going to eat you alive, dude.
Dude, all I'm thinking of. Oh, I'm not gonna fuck it up like Jerry did and say like the wrong guy did it. It's a Pasolini movie, not.
Jerry did screw up.
Yeah.
Tyler was obsessed when I wrote on a moral compass.
Oh, I know exactly.
He
what
was
you're gonna
obsessed with making us listen to the Orca soundtrack, which was this this movie from like the 70s or like late 70s, early 80s. That like it was the whole premise was like this guy kills this orca's kid, and then the orca like comes back to kill the guy. It's like Jaws, but if Jaws was like a good guy.
Okay, we'll get to that in a
Yeah,
second.
so
but go on.
Jaws came. This movie came out in 1977,
Yeah.
so it's clearly like it was this like old school producer that made all these like kind of B movies things, and it was like Jaws came out in 75 or whatever, and then Orca comes out like 2 years later, and it's like the same type of thing, like man versus beast or whatever. But the soundtrack part.
We would come in. I would come to the office, and he would have already been listening to it for like an hour, like just locked into the laptop, like listening to the Orca soundtrack. He'd be like, "You guys got to check this out." I'm like, we got a show to write, man.
I was impressed. Ennio Morricone did the soundtrack for this, who like is like all time great.
Good, bad,
Did the
and
good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah,
did
he's
all
great. He is great.
Like Tarantino
It's a
uses
good
all this stuff.
soundtrack.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that shocked me the most is that like he made this amazing song for this like shitty B movie that no one's ever gonna hear. It's not even on like Spotify. Had to find it on YouTube. I think that was I was weird about it. Sure.
Wait, what's the? It's just really great.
It is really good.
It's the opening of the movie is like whales like a whales having sex or whatever, and it's like this like beautiful whatever thing, and then like the kid gets killed by this like fisherman thing, but the soundtrack like uses like orca sounds in a weird way. I don't know.
It almost sounds like that Dog God movie. What is it?
White God.
White God. Is it like that?
No. This movie is not good. Orca's not good.
Okay, well, this is happening. This like started happening last year, this orca thing. Orca uprising, whales are ramming boats. Are they inspired by revenge, grief, or memory? There's an entire article about it, but it's like these boats kept running over these orcas. So now the orcas are like learning from each other to attack boats when they come by. And like I think it's like passed on through generations.
oh my god,
What?
So pretty poignant.
No, it's insane.
that's like really. I mean, I get it. I mean, I kind of like. I sympathize, I guess, with the orcas on that, right?
Dude, there's some
Guys,
pretty
is this an analogy for something else?
Dude, speaking of revenge, have you seen Tread?
Yes, I've seen
Tread is the
Tread's
greatest
crazy.
story ever.
That dude is so fucking great.
I wish they didn't make a movie because that would be an incredible comedy movie.
Yes, I
Yeah,
had
they made a drama. I saw the documentary.
It's a documentary,
I saw
and I'm
the
like,
okay,
and
yeah.
it has like it has like they re-filmed the scenes, like the dramatization scenes, but like I really wish there was a narrative movie about it. I've talked about this a lot.
I think they could. You could. That's something you could pitch for sure.
Yeah, maybe
It
it's
just
just
feels like it's already been like
yeah,
just because the dramatization's out. It's like
they
It's been
built
made.
it and stuff,
Yeah.
like the whole the.
But that's the
tank.
thing now. It's just people like creating like 5 versions of the same IP.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
know?
I remember watching that for the first time, and the first half of it, I was like, "This is wild what he's about to do," but maybe he's just this really angry, jaded guy, and they just cut this one part where they're like, "Yeah," and every time he got close to getting caught and didn't get caught, he believed that was God saving him because God wanted him to do this, and I was like, "There it is."
Yeah,
Right
the,
there.
the tapes didn't help. They I really enjoyed the story because it was about a guy that was so butthurt that he's like, I'm just gonna tear down the whole city. It wasn't about like killing people.
it's like you're
It was-
on his side.
It was like I just want
Yeah.
One family too. He just hit their businesses and shit.
yeah, like it's like he wanted to get land, right? And then like the city council
Was he
wouldn't
shot
give
to death? What was his?
He killed himself. Well,
Killed himself.
yeah,
So,
because
yeah.
he built the tank, like he like concreted himself in. There's no way in or out. So it's like he's not coming out.
So awesome.
Yeah.
It was
If it weren't for the tapes,
Yeah.
there's part of you rooting for him the entire time. 'Cause
I-
you know he's not going to kill anyone.
I related to that guy so hard of like the city council is like just kind of being dicks to him, and he's just like they won't let me get the land.
I can't believe no one's done that in Hollywood.
It'd be such a funny
Like
movie.
somebody's like, yeah, like you just like somebody ruined, like a studio ruins your screenplay, and it's I guess because all screenwriters have like no upper body strength, but they like come in on a Hummer, like you
Yeah.
fucked my version of Dune.
I mean, there's just something about like them not being so like I want land here. Everyone's being a dick to me. I'm like a loner. I'm just gonna build a tank, and also the idea of like you having this grudge that you don't let go, and it takes a year to build the tank, and at no point you're like, maybe it's not a good idea. The plan goes through with I'm gonna build this whole tank, and I'm just gonna run over the whole city and destroy the whole
he
city.
could have bought. He just could have bought an assault rifle and like done the mass
Yeah,
shooting thing.
it was like the principle of it. It's like it was that I enjoyed. Like it wasn't even, the plan wasn't to kill anybody.
Yeah,
Or
he
it
wanted
was
to
just
attack what they value. Like it was like systematic. It was like
Yeah.
attacking the Twin Towers. It was like
and he was
attacking
okay
the
dying.
epicenter of the town.
Imagine
Yeah.
how good that felt. Like running over that first car and being like, okay, this works.
Yeah, and it's so cool that it worked. He like built a tank out of a bulldozer and ran over the whole
like,
city.
the first, like in the middle, the first time, it like he ran over one car. He's like, "Oh shit!" It's like I giggled.
so awesome.
Wasn't there one-
Imagine if he runs it over and he's like, I shouldn't have done any of this. This did not feel.
I mean, once you're in the tank, man, once you crush that first car, it's over.
You're weightless, dude. You're fucking zero gravity in there.
Yeah.
It feels awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder if one of his buddies was this in the documentary at all? Like someone showing up and because he had to have had a friend come over at some point that year and be like, "What are you building, man? What's got a lot of?"
I think there was a scene where it's like it was under a thing, and he just no one ever kind of figured it out. Because also he couldn't get out of his garage. He had to run out. He had to tear down the wall of his garage, driving out of the garage because it wasn't big enough to get out.
There's some criminals that are fun, man. That guy's like fun.
Yeah.
Like the guy who was the that documentary on Netflix. The guy who was like lying about all the Mormon. He was like selling fake Mormon, like, and he ended up like sending bombs to people too.
Ooh, I like that.
But he he was like just like writing fake Mormon text and like selling it to all these idiot fucking Mormon pastors, and made a ton of money. But yeah, he's I forget his name now, but he was a lot of fun.
I think the most fun is DB Cooper. I think that's the most
he's
fun
got
criminal.
he's the one they've never found, right?
Yeah, I don't think they found him.
He's probably dead. I imagine.
Probably died.
You know, to go back to it, the most fucked up movie I saw growing up was, we've talked about this, but when I was 10 or 11, I watched Deliverance with my grandpa. And it's
Yeah.
just the one rape scene where the guy gets raped in the woods.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Your grandpa keep rewinding it.
Yeah, he was like, you don't look away. You need to see this.
You got to learn about the world.
Don't go kayaking with your buddies. And I just remember, we talked about this after, but even when I was a kid, I was like, he didn't really fight off the rape. The guy was unarmed and his buddy had a bow and arrow. If you miss one shot at the bow and arrow, also, unless he hits you in a vital organ, you're probably going to survive that arrow shot. He made him squeal like a pig. And he was this fat guy squealing while getting fucked. And it sat with me for months.
That, I guess they like to audition people for that movie. They wanted it so real that like the guy who did the raping, they like brought him to like a motel, and the guy like brought like 4 of his kids that like he had to bring in with the audition, like could hardly speak, like couldn't read the script. Like they like really like went and got like fucking Appalachian people like to play those guys. Like the
God.
kid, like that kid, that's like all real.
You
Yeah.
can. I looked up what that kid looks like now.
The banjo scene?
Yeah. The banjo
Yeah, he did.
scene.
I don't think he glowed up.
No.
I don't think he had a glow up.
That was the cutest he was going to be, was in that
Yeah,
scene.
for sure.
What the fuck did he have?
I always
Just
wonder
inbred?
what it's like when your friend, like if someone is like, hey, mom and dad, or like, hey, friend, come watch this movie I'm in, and they don't tell them what it is. Like the scene just comes up and they're playing the rapist. Like how does that go down? How can you do that? It's like it'd be so hard for me to like play a role where I'm a rapist.
Well, I mean, for that guy who played it, it was like, here's $300. He's like, God damn, I'm getting paid for this rape. Unlike the other ones.
I think about that when first time I saw The Wolf of Wall Street, the penny stock whore.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a tough one to be. I'm in a Scorsese movie. I'm the fucking ugliest whore they can afford.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Yeah, I don't think you're invited.
I've had some auditions. Like what you could find this online, but I mean, I did this Super Bowl commercial where I literally like danced in a cape, and like Howard Stern shot a fire hose at me, and I I fell off the stage while dancing to Moves Like Jagger. And you know what last podcast on the left, like Henry Zabrowski, he's a good buddy of mine, and like it was so sad because I needed the money so much, and I booked it. It wasn't even a lot of money. And I walked down the street, and I was like, hey, I just booked something. He goes, oh, that's great, man. Now, these fucking people, they wanted me to audition for this thing where I wore a cape and get shot with a fire hose by having, like, I'm not going to take that. We have some standards, right? And I was like, yeah. Jump cut to me
So
fucking
funny.
doing the exact thing.
Yeah, it's funny. I could imagine you guys going out for the same.
We went out for a lot of the same
Did
stuff.
you go for the Wolf of Wall Street role?
I never got auditioned for that. My friend Barry was in it. Henry was in it. A lot of my friends were in it. But the one thing I said no to, I got a call back for it, and I was like, even for me, I wanted money so much at the time. The role was like a guy with a beard who was for Tide, who would just wipe up stains with his beard. And I'm like, this is so close to a Bukkake video. And this is like dangerously close to me just becoming a male prostitute. You know?
Yeah. Somebody's jacking off.
Yeah, somebody's jacking off to this.
What's the worst audition you've done?
That was pretty bad. I mean, that was the worst one, yeah. You asked what's the worst audition, right?
Yeah.
I think that was pretty bad.
I got you there.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Dude, yeah.
What's the worst audition? I mean, you guys must be going on auditions now and stuff, right?
The first audition my manager sent me, I had to say the N-word in it, and I was like, I don't think this can be the first one. I don't think this can be the first audition I do. I don't think I can put that on video.
Put this on tape.
Didn't you get one for a full nude scene in Euphoria?
No.
Oh, that was Jack Martin.
Really?
Yeah.
Full
Jack
nude,
got
that's
hit
awesome.
up to do a scene in Euphoria, and it was just like a fully naked soft dick scene, which would have been
Oh
tough.
my god! I just had to do one where I was fucking.
Really?
I did that recently. It was like for Carrie Mulligan.
Oh,
I don't know what it was. It was like, no, I wasn't fucking. I was getting tickled until I came, and I had to do it over Zoom. And I didn't book it. And it's for like a new Carrie Mulligan, I think, series coming out. So like for this, like I'm like sitting there with my wife and our dogs, and I'm like going like, and I'm like on the Zoom, and they're
Oh
like,
my God.
thank you. It was so sad when you get that email like, oh, you didn't get it, and I just faked coming on a Zoom. The day before that. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Hey, Tickled, that documentary.
Dude, that documentary is great.
Whoa, what is that? Tickled?
Have you not seen Tickled?
No, never heard of it.
You guys gotta watch that.
I'm gonna write it down.
I guess it's this. There's this like subgenre of kink video where it's like these like hot dudes getting like tickled and like tickled uncomfortably to the point where they're like stop, you know, like that kind of like, and it's like it's this like shady guy who had like said it was for something else that was like selling it basically as porn, and the whole documentary is trying to find this guy and confront him, and the guy is like this creepy old man who like lives in a tower. And
Yeah, I was wondering because I'm thinking Carrie Mulligan, I'm thinking high end, like show or movie
Right.
or something, and then Tickled Till I Came. It's like, oh, this is the dramatization of that story.
maybe like that's all you have to do if you're like a pervert. If you just say like, yeah, I want to see you guys get tickled. But Timothy Chalamet's in it.
Oh.
And, there was this guy, I don't think I can say his name and just in case he sues this podcast or something, but he got in trouble. He was like a comic in Canada, and he got in trouble because he was telling people that like he was like casting the next like Lord of the Rings, and it was just to get all these dudes' feet videos.
No way.
And well, now people are gonna figure out who it is. Like he got like called out, and then his first special back was undefeated.
Dude. Well, now we're
Now we're gonna figure out. I don't think you need to be much of a sleuth to figure out who that is.
I'm gonna do some sleuthing right now.
Yeah.
That is an easy group to prey on. Is like desperate actors. Like you could probably.
Because if I gave a guy a feed video, I wouldn't give a shit. Like, if I found out that guy was like jerking off to it later on, I'd be like, all right, you got me.
We had a guy here sell feet videos.
Who?
Ben Con.
That works here.
Who sells feet videos here?
He used to.
How much does he sell them for?
Used to work here. Used to sell them.
$50, I think.
That's not enough for
I
Rusty.
mean, yeah, I know.
I mean, if you're in a position where you're selling feed videos, it's enough.
There's
If you're getting to that point.
Yeah.
There was this OnlyFans girl that we talked to once, and she was saying that she doesn't do feet stuff anymore because it usually escalates. And then they'll ask you to step on, like a Coke can, and then next, the highest thing is they want you to step on bugs and just.
Dude,
crush
I've heard of
bugs.
that. I dated a dominatrix briefly who told me that was a thing guys were into. It was like a girl brings in like a bag of like crickets or grasshoppers, throws and then steps on them with stilettos.
Oh,
And then a guy like jerks off.
what?
Dude,
Dude, the world is so fucked up, man.
what happened to you as a boy?
To get to that point, I don't know.
I want to know the exact, these were the 6 things that happened to this guy that
Right.
made him want to fuck crickets. Like,
'Cause,
if 5 of those things
I'm gonna
happened.
be 40 and I'm still fine when I watch porn to see a threesome video. Do you know what I mean? Like the normal
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Like a hot girl with a big ass. Like I'll watch that. But these guys immediately just have... There has to be 6 things, you're right.
Yeah. And if it's 5 of those 6, he's not into crickets. It's like there has to be very specific
Yeah.
things.
Because it's not even I get the some forbidden don't like, but what's forbidden about stepping on a bug?
Yeah, dude, I told this before, but there was a kid. So my buddy went to a high school right next to mine in Massachusetts, and this kid in his high school had a wedgie fetish. And so when they were,
Oh my God.
he would, they'd say he lost in a game of beer pong at a party, but I mean, you could wedgie me as my punishment or something, and everyone would be like, oh, what the fuck? And then they found he had an Instagram under this fake alias where he wasn't posting his face in the pictures, but people fucking figured out that it was him, and it's just pictures of him hanging himself by his underwear from tree branches and fucking just other
Hell yes.
objects.
That's like
And-
that's like True Detective.
And I talked to my buddy, and apparently everyone was like, yeah, I think it just stemmed from when he got in trouble as a kid. He would, either get bullied young and they would give him a wedgie, and he kind of got into it and got into the humiliation of the wedgie more than anything. And that was his.
I mean, that's the most obvious form of being able to trace it back to child. It's such a childhood bully thing to do.
Dude,
It's like
I'll see if
swirlies, I guess.
I have a screenshot of the Instagram page somewhere. I'll see if I can find it. It's nuts, dude.
I had a friend of mine, he used to, I guess he had only 2 friends in high school, and the guy was I guess kind of a furry or something, but he would walk him around at lunch breaks, the kid would pretend to be a wolf, and my friend would walk him, and people would throw trash at him while they were walking.
Wait, when?
This was years ago. I mean, this was high school in Florida, of course.
Yeah.
So is he jerking off to the photos of himself being wedgied?
I don't even think he's jerking off. I think it's just one of those things where he doesn't even. That's coming to him.
No,
Pretty gnarly.
so disgusting. Can you send me that?
It's fucking.
So he has to get a tripod and set it up.
Oh yeah, it's self timer. Fucking dude, damn.
Or
dude.
he called somebody from New York Film Academy. Want to make $100?
Yeah, I mean, until you showed me the photos, obviously I knew you weren't lying, but in my head I just decided it wasn't real. I knew it was the truth, but seeing that made me really sad.
Yeah, it's. If that's your thing, that's a tough thing to have, dude. That's.
I just don't know where these I felt like it's it's I just don't know. I don't understand kinks. I don't understand. I understand if you're gay, you're into dudes, and you're straight, you're into ladies, and maybe different types of looking ladies. But I don't understand. I've got this person's got to put duct tape. I have to hear the sound of duct tape being ripped off to come.
Yeah, I don't understand that, how you could be into a guy. I don't understand any of that. No, not for me.
Dude, dominatrix must have been fucking intense. Unless
It was a very short period. She kind of I'll tell you more specific details after the podcast. She was a little scary. She kind of followed me after that.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
It was bad. It was
Jesus.
But it was the fun. There was this the one funny thing I will say, but it's like we were like out to eat Thai food, and I was like, "So what are your political beliefs?" She goes, "I think pedophiles should be killed." I was like, "All right, nice." I was more thinking like what your opinion on gun control was, but yeah, that's cool.
Where'd you go to college, Dan?
University of Evansville in Indiana. Fucking just got drunk. It was like a theater school. Rami Malek went there, and
Nice. Did you grow up in Indiana?
no, I grew up in New Jersey, and then where'd you go to school?
I went to school in Fort Worth.
In Fort Worth?
TCU.
Cool.
Stayed local.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had gone somewhere else, but
That's how I felt. I wish
yeah.
I had.
But TCU, I feel like you got a big college experience, right?
No, it's a really small school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I just assumed Texas.
I should have gone somewhere else. I shouldn't have studied business. I don't use it for anything.
Business is smart though. Like I have theater. What the fuck am I going to do? If things, start slowing down. Like I can't be like, I know the Liz Estrada. Come on.
I also can't fall back on what I've studied. It's too far gone at this point.
Well, yeah, there's people who've evolved past your. That's the other thing. Oh man, entering the workforce again. It's got to be sad.
Yeah, if TikTok goes down, I'm taking everyone here with me.
Have you had that? Because you guys are probably new to LA. Have you had the LA moments yet where you're like, you realize somebody used to be on a TV show you watched, then they're just like working. Like I was at LA Fitness getting trained, and I realized like halfway through the training session, I'm like, wait, were you on The Real World? He's like, yeah.
I haven't had that yet.
I saw someone the other day at the liquor store right next door, and it was a actor from to the point where I knew I recognized them kind of, but I didn't really remember who. And the person had like their hood up and sunglasses and hat on, and I just remember thinking like, it's over for that. You don't need to be doing that. I don't think. I think you could walk on a. Nobody's gonna bother you.
Yeah, Dean Cain, you're okay. You can go to this Trader Joe's, Dean Cain.
That's gonna ruin my day when it happens. Do you guys want to try some characters?
Yeah, let's do some characters.
Taking a quick break to talk about Chubbies.
Skies out, thighs out. Summer is right around the corner, and our friends at Chubbies are bringing the good thigh-brations.
Ooh.
Chubbies makes clothes that make every moment feel like a vacation. They say fashion is an expression of one's character, so why not let the world know that you're down to have a good time, Chubbies offers a variety of quality, everyday men's apparel, from the most comfortable shorts you'll wear all summer to swim trunks, pants, polos, and even button-down shirts. Embrace the spirit of endless summer with Chubbies, the ultimate destination for bold, vibrant, and outrageously comfortable clothing, okay? Dude, I wore Chubbies out one time, and I made the most friends of my entire life. More friends than you probably made in your entire life. The lakesides are a big standout for us.
They're so soft and comfortable. They make my butt look amazing.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. You're going to want to buy the lakesides, all right? I've been wearing the original stretch short, and I love how comfortable and elastic the waistband is. That's something that's crazy. They also come in 3 different lengths. For a limited time, Chubbies is giving our listeners 20% off your order with our code Friday. That's chubbiesshorts.com. That's code Friday at chubbieshorts.com. Support our show and tell them we sent you. Don't blend in with the crowd. Stand out with Chubbies. Get back into the episode.
Chumbies. That could be fun. Dan, I heard you brought a fun one. That's
Oh, jeez, that's the worst way to.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said that.
I'm sure Tyler like.
I didn't say what it was.
Did you bring a character?
I got one that's gonna get cut.
I didn't know what it was, so in the beginning I was like, Philip Seymour Hoffman pickup artist, and then I was like, oh wait, it's not that.
Yeah. I was like, I told you about it, and you're like, I don't do impressions. I'm like, relax. It's really loose.
Here, Liam, set the tone.
All right.
Show them how it's done.
I got a really
you guys should do one.
Really stupid one.
Okay.
All right, you guys are outside of a bar smoking cigarettes, and I come up, and I'm looking for a lighter.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm probably going to hit the road pretty soon.
Hey, any of you fellas have a lighter?
Oh, yeah, I do have one, actually.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Perfect. Thanks.
Yeah, but probably head out pretty soon.
How late is it? Wait, hold on. That's.
Hey, man,
I don't know if you could do it. Wait, hold on.
Wait,
What's up?
What's that for?
I'm through inside the bar. I'm like a bad guy.
Dude.
What?
There's like 100 people in there.
Can I borrow the lighter or not?
No, give it back.
Fine. Either you guys have a lighter?
No.
Not now. No, I don't.
Who's in there that?
Yeah, what happened? Why do you want to do that?
I just like, I don't know, mad.
You're mad about
It's like,
George Floyd?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
mostly that.
Not the one. Not there's another George.
Yeah.
Floyd.
yeah,
not
different
that
Yeah,
one.
different one. But I am targeting police, so it's a different George Floyd, but at the same time, similar motives.
Is-
Right, similar ones.
Yeah.
Is this like a cop bar?
Yeah,
Not sure.
could be firemen, not sure. Either way, they're all
cop
pigs
bar.
to me. You know,
They're all pigs to me.
they're white and they work for the government. That's pretty much my target.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay, well, dude, good luck.
thanks, man. And scene.
That was awesome.
Pretty good scene.
I like
good.
that a lot.
I like that. I
was a little nervous.
I wasn't expecting the prop.
Yeah, I don't usually do props.
You
stuff,
really fucking
but
I mean, it
stepped
stinks.
it up.
Yeah.
dude.
yeah, sorry.
I'm not really an improv guy, so I'm sorry if I bomb this.
No,
guys.
no.
Yeah.
What's great about these is when someone else is doing a
Brought up
character.
George Floyd. That was my first improv. So I just brought up George Floyd because I was thinking like Antifa, and then I was like George Floyd. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's a dumb one.
All right, Tyler.
Well, I get to go now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get to go now. We're just
Okay.
gonna cut it.
Get ready for those comments, Tyler.
Yep. I am a movie theater shooter.
What's your name?
Tommy Buckles.
Pretty good.
That is pretty.
Tommy
That was off
Buckles.
the top
I actually
of
knew a Tommy Buckles.
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy. So use a different name, please.
Wait, you want me to do another one?
All right, do Tommy Buckles.
I just doesn't matter.
Tommy
He
Buckles.
didn't have a name.
It's the most adorable
It's
match
color.
shooter name I've ever heard.
Yeah, Tommy Buckles. I am about to bust through the door of the movie theater. You guys are sitting there.
All right.
All right, ready?
Okay.
And bust.
Hey, whoa, man, chill.
Hey.
Wait, it's only you guys in here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
The
movie's
fuck?
been out for like a year.
No, it's opening night.
Oh,
What?
Oh no, man! This is Madam Web.
No, that doesn't. I thought, dude, this. Fuck. It's 8:15. Movie starts.
maybe after the trailers, people will fill in.
This movie really bombed, huh? It's opening night. You're the only ones in here. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big Dakota Johnson guy, so I was going to come open it.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Yeah.
Why
I
are you
love the
guys?
whole Johnson
why,
family. Yeah.
That's why you three. I don't think I can shoot you guys. There's not enough people in here.
I mean, I would. Yeah.
Do you want
maybe
to-
try next door?
Yeah.
They got Oppenheimer next door. It just came out last weekend.
I think I'm gonna stay here.
What about like just the employees or fuck them?
I should just shoot myself, right? If I killed you three, it really wouldn't make. I kind of wanted to get the Aurora style.
You're not going to.
You're not going to make many
No.
headlines with that.
You're gonna. There are people that you might get local whisperings, but you're not gonna make any headlines.
Honestly, it would get us out of watching Madam Web. So
Yeah.
you'd be actually a hero.
Wait,
in
is
the
it-
story.
But you came here, you wanted to see this because of Dakota Johnson.
Oh,
I have a humiliation fetish. That's why I'm here. I
Yeah,
feel
that's why he's
humiliated
here.
being here.
You're
Having
probably-
people see me walk in.
and I have a fetish where I like him getting humiliated. It's like a humiliated fest.
If you killed
fetish.
yourself in the Oppenheimer audience, you could maybe play that off as
Like a pro Japanese thing.
something
Yes.
like that. You might make the news then. But if you shoot 3 guys at Madam Web, now it's
Yeah, say stop Asian hate for you.
Oppenheimer started like an hour ago.
perfect.
Should I wait till the bomb part or should? Because
Wait till the Cillian Murphy fully naked sitting down cross-legged scene.
Yeah.
That's coming up.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of the bomb part because you know how it goes silent in the
Yeah,
bomb part,
right.
and then I come in, it's like really loud. They're like everyone.
You know what you should do? Just walk in right when they're testing it and scream, "Is that Josh Peck?" and then shoot yourself in the head.
Yeah.
That would
that
make
is
headline.
a good idea. All right, I'll do that. Don't tell anyone yet. You can do honestly, you could. It's gonna happen immediately. But
Okay.
all right. See you guys.
Later.
All right, later. Nice.
All right,
guy.
this
It was
character.
kind of nice.
He was kind of nice, yeah.
I enjoyed that one.
I was gonna do Indiana Jones in the Dial
Dial
of
of
Destiny,
Destiny.
but you guys already said the Madam Web thing.
I don't know. It was kind of hacked that I picked Madam Web.
No, it's
no,
okay.
no, it was good. It was
No,
a
I was
great
gonna
choice.
be like, damn, Indiana Jones. I thought.
Funny story, but I guess this is a really funny comic named Steve O'Brien, who I used to write. It's Team Submarine, his buddy Nate for an all day, and we ended up working on sketches and shit together. We have one that's still funny up, the Fluffer, but he he like was obsessed with Indiana Jones and saw the Crystal Skull and was like really upset, like it was so bad, and then like would just keep talking about it. And my friend like found a notebook, and he had been like writing different ways that the movie could have gone. And
man.
he realized like he was trying to fix the movie, and he's like, who's like reading through the scene, and he goes, "It's on paper, it's good. On paper, Crystal Skull is good."
That's so sad. I saw it in the theaters. I only remember the fridge scene, which is just how is that good on paper? Even
I don't know.
then,
That was the one with the aliens, right?
Yeah, I saw it when I was a kid, and I fucking loved it.
I remember liking it, and then I heard it was bad, so I was like, that movie fucking sucked. Like, I heard everyone saying it was bad, and I was like,
The fire ant scene was awesome.
yeah, that was sick.
That was cool. The guy gets eaten alive.
Giant fire ants.
the
Can't make
Oh, I
that
remember
shit up.
that. Yeah, they couldn't have made that. It was like that was a documentary.
It's awesome.
That part.
it is cool how like you could see a movie when you're like 9 and think it's just amazing. You could just leave it, never see it again.
I remember the first Transformers movie, when I saw it in theaters, that was the first time I was like, oh my God, movies are like transformative. I'm not kidding.
That movie actually wasn't that bad. The first
No, the
one.
movie, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I was like the sound design, I was like, I'm actually in another world. And I just watched the best movie that will ever be made.
First movie I saw in theaters was Alien vs. Predator, and I was fucking blown away. Blown away.
Which one? Requiem or the original?
Fuck. It was the one. It was the one where they're in like the pyramid, and it's got
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Bishop.
yeah.
How old were you?
Young. My uncle took me.
Yeah. Bad guy.
Great guy. It was a good time.
Fireman?
Yeah, same guy.
Okay, good
Was
guy.
a fireman.
Good guy.
On 9/11, shout out.
I thought you saw Alien
Never
vs.
forget.
Predator on 9/11. I saw Alien.
Alien versus Predator. My other problem is that like an alien, like a normal alien, kills like 3 predators in it. Which in the video game, like you're a predator, you're just like fucking. The queen alien would have to kill you. It'd have to be a big.
Yeah, I watched the first Alien last night in theaters. They re-released it.
How was it?
45th anniversary. It was awesome.
It's a great movie.
Holds up.
First Predator has a hard F-bomb in it that I wasn't ready for, and it was hilarious, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a couple of those sitting around in movies you forget about.
Yeah.
Like The Hangover's the big one.
I had a
But that one's supposed to be funny. Like this
Yeah.
was just like not supposed to be a joke.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I had a good movie that is impossible to ever get made. A Jurassic Park Predator crossover movie.
That would be awesome.
You know, like the island is like deserted, like the Jurassic Park island. Well, Predator comes back to Earth to hunt. Well, it finds Jurassic Park, and it's like, this is way cooler than hunting people. So it's just hunting dinosaurs on
That's
the
awesome.
island, and then someone like some people go back to Jurassic Park to try and like get whatever, and they're caught in between a Predator Jurassic Park thing.
Like you could also have it be a crossover with like Minions or something. Like they're trying to figure out where Gru's going to set
Yeah,
his
Gru's-
fortress or something.
Yeah.
Wahlberg shows up, tries to convert him to Christianity.
Yeah. Father
Well,
Stu.
Tries to- he's looking at Predator.
Wahlberg would have stopped Jurassic Park before.
Yeah, Wahlberg would just argue it happened like a 1,000 years ago. There is apparently somebody wrote they were actually Universal was thinking of doing this and they didn't, but it was like Fast and the Furious and Jurassic Park,
Fucking awesome.
which it just says like money, like just counting money,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone would go see that.
Slap the
Just
rock
Vin
on the post.
Diesel being like, oh, he's smart, you know, like
Him wrestling with a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, yeah,
it
like-
would be in the movie.
He'd fist fight a T-Rex and
There's
win.
going into that movie. There's like
the only thing that can stop a T-Rex is family.
He would slide down the back of a tail like Fred Flintstone.
Well, that would be amazing. Well, I just thought of the most fucked up thing. If they CGI'd a T-Rex, they can CGI Paul Walker, right? You can put Paul Walker back in the movie.
Yeah.
Like,
They use his DNA. to-
yeah, they just, maybe they make a Paul Walker.
A Paul Walker
dinosaur.
T-Rex.
Yeah, it's the hottest dinosaur you've ever seen.
Yeah.
The Paul Walker dinosaur.
It's like
I can't kill him.
It's like Kong versus Godzilla. It's like they bring back the Paul Walker dinosaur to fight it and like this face off at the end.
It's like the end of the Incredible Hulk when that guy from Reservoir Dogs became
Yeah, Tim Roth and Ed
Abomination.
Norton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Head to head.
Dan, would you like to?
All right, yeah, I'll try one. okay, I'm a scoutmaster, and I'm like, okay, you're like the parents of a kid, and it's the end of a trip.
Can Tyler be our kid?
Tyler's the kid. Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I guess. Well,
No,
make any sense.
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just around.
You're
You're
not-
just a guy that's
I'm not
You're my,
involved.
you're my second in command.
Yeah, sure.
You're my
sure.
lieutenant.
Yeah.
Hey, so we just got back from the trip.
How was
Oh,
it?
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were so excited. So I'm
Yeah.
just
I can't wait to hear all the
happy.
stories.
Yeah.
Bobby didn't come home. I'm sorry. There was a canoe incident, capsizing. So, but
Are you saying you drowned?
Yeah, he drowned.
Wait,
Yeah.
our son drowned. How long ago?
This was earlier this morning, but didn't molest him. I'm sorry, I can't even do this. It was supposed to be a scoutmaster who was like, it was a pedophile who the kid died, but he was like pumped he didn't molest the kid, and he wanted to get applause from that. And be like,
No, dude.
Damn, you had it.
so I realized this is too complicated.
No, that was it. That was perfect.
So didn't fuck him.
That's so good.
But so on the plus side, very handsome boy, and I didn't fuck him.
Yeah, he's definitely getting into heaven. Was he baptized? He was a baptized virgin.
Yeah, he's getting into heaven for sure.
Don't worry.
For
sure.
The text that you sent me that was like, he didn't molest him, so he thinks he deserves some praise.
Yeah. Well, he's like, come on, he's a pretty cute kid, and I didn't fuck him, so that was the character.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. All right, Angus, take us home.
Can I give you one?
Yeah.
Okay. You're a 911 operator,
Cool.
and it's your first day on the job, and it's also your birthday,
Okay.
and so we're just trying to call, and you're not very good at it.
911. What's your emergency?
Hi, my friend, he just broke his leg, and we need someone to come through.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just keep it elevated.
He's
Keep it
bleeding a
elevated.
lot. He's bleeding a lot.
it
That
elevated.
cake better not be for me. You son- I
elevated.
didn't want to. How'd you know? Who told you
Sir,
it was my birthday?
Sir.
Sorry.
Keep it elevated.
Sorry. It's freaking
Okay.
goofballs I work with.
No,
brought me a
please.
cake.
Do you need my address or anything?
Yes. What happened? Sorry.
My friend broke his leg. He's bleeding a lot.
What
Ah!
happened? What happened?
He slipped and
breathe
fell.
through.
We were drinking, and
Breathe through.
we were playing basketball, and he slipped and fell.
You were drinking
Are they on the
and
way?
playing basketball?
I don't know.
Who drinks and then stop? Hey,
Sir, hello?
Sorry, everyone's getting together in the kitchen.
They're sending someone, right?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
think so.
Okay, the address is 123 Lane
It's his
Street.
birthday.
1, 2, 3.
Lane
It's-
Street.
It's the operator's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his birthday. Apparently, they're bringing out a big tres leches cake.
Yeah.
I love
Wait,
fucking
what
Tres
is
Leches.
that? What
What
kind
is
is that?
It doesn't have nuts, does it?
He's asking if it has nuts.
No, I'm not allergic. I just don't. I prefer to not have. Okay.
Hey, did you
cool.
already send the ambulance?
No, sorry. What was the address? 100.
123.
Yeah.
No, I can't feel my leg
Lane.
anymore.
We're gonna have
Lane
Boulevard.
Street. Okay. All right. You want? And I'm supposed to. Sorry. You want a cop or a
I would like my friend's leg to not be broken.
I think I'm dying.
ambulance? Ambulance.
Ambulance.
I think I'm bleeding out.
You're bleeding out.
Yeah,
From
when
a
it
broken
broke.
leg.
Yeah.
He has a medieval disease.
Oh, it's okay.
It's spreading.
Everything.
Okay. Well, if you guys are you guys gonna go to the hospital with him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please
sure.
send the
We just
fucking
gonna-
ambulance.
Well, if I think only one of you can go in the ambulance.
okay, fine. He'll go.
All right, cool. If the other guy, if you're not doing anything, we're about to just do a little. We're gonna have a little happy hour drink at the office. It's my birthday, so if you wanted to.
No, please just send the ambulance.
Where's that address? I just.
Here, just.
I'm at the.
I mean, I know you're. Why,
not
Hey.
not all of you. Yeah. Hey, what's up, buddy?
hey, what's up, man?
Yo.
Yeah, I mean,
we-
these guys are like total pussies, man. I want to party, so let's fucking do it.
yeah.
Whoa! Is the ambulance coming or not?
Yeah.
It's on the way. Yep. But yeah, I just.
I want to be coming with a you.
Yeah. I mean, you want to go and get some pussy?
Yeah, dude. I want to go get some pussy at your fucking 9/11 party. 9/11 party, not 9/11
Yeah,
party.
dude. Yeah, dude. Sick. All right.
Nice,
yeah.
dude.
We'll swing through. I got
be
some
there.
shit at the In the evidence room, we can crack it.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
I don't know what your vice is, but let's just find
man,
out.
I just wanted to fucking forgive me. Forgive me for everything I've done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the ambulance is coming?
What?
It's coming.
I don't know. I want to see this girl tickles me.
Oh, yeah. There's a... Hold on. How do I... Sorry, it's also my first day. I'm like... Ooh.
I'm going to bring a bag of bugs.
This is... Okay. All right. Tell your friend that... Sorry, fuck. What was it? Ask your buddy for the address one more time.
It was 123 Lame Boulevard.
Okay. I think I got it.
Okay, send it.
Okay, just one more time.
123 Lame Boulevard.
Okay, ambulance is on the way.
Okay,
And
we're good. It's on the way.
don't you?
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Do you want to say something to me before I hang up?
How fast will I get here?
Something else?
What?
Something else because it's today. And
Happy birthday.
Thank
birthday,
you, man.
bro.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, you're going to fucking die, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hemorrhaging.
Bye.
You had gout or something.
Yeah,
It was so funny you broke a leg and then it started bleeding.
I wanted to make it worse, but
Nothing funnier than we were playing catch and Big Bear, us three, and I just threw a laser and they both ran 20 yards.
No,
Is that true?
No.
scars
We
from
didn't
this
both
moment.
run
Oh
20
my
yards.
God.
I was running for a pass from you, and Tyler came out of nowhere and, like, Cam Chancellor just exploded me from the side.
Exploded you.
Yes. You rammed into
I
me.
I made a play on the ball.
You did not make a play on the ball.
I'm the one that got more injured out of this scenario.
Yeah, physically.
Emotionally, he got more injured.
Yeah.
Why? Because you thought we were friends?
Yeah.
Not when we're on the field together.
Correct. Sworn enemies on the field, best friends off the field.
You used to play basketball, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said you were pretty good. You were talking about how good he was at basketball every time we were trying.
All right, no.
You'd be like, oh,
No.
guys are really good. Back could have been pro.
Never.
Did he say he could have been pro?
No.
And he said he could have been pro.
That's
You
You
we
said
gotta
that-
show it
you
right.
said that to me before. You said if you took it seriously.
You know what? This is true. Like, a lot of people could play pro, like, in, like, Pakistan, where, like, you make, like, 20 grand a year. Like, I know
no
people
one's
that-
ever meant I could have gone pro.
I would
and meant
love to
Pakistan.
see you in a Pakistani basketball, professional Pakistani basketball league.
Yeah,
No,
no.
the Saudis are going to buy Tyler.
I'm willing.
I know.
No, I was never good enough to go pro, but it's probably the only sport I'm good at.
No, I'm terrible at all sports. Are you guys good at sport?
Nope.
No.
Herniated discs.
Yep.
We don't do anything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It is weird how, like, these two, like, mid-20s guys have, like, terrible back problems.
It's good. It's something to talk about.
Yeah, it's a nice little icebreaker.
Will couldn't come to a party this weekend because he had a back.
No, that wasn't with my back. I had a pinched nerve in my.
Okay, these are all, like, 55.
Is it true? Because I'm hearing that like guys in your generation and girls, like no one's fucking anymore because of the pandemic or something that ended. I'm not talking about you two specifically, but
Like, no one wants to
Like, no one's-
date anymore.
no
or
one
like
wants to
straight up,
date or fuck. Like everyone's just like is kind of like watching porn and like
I don't know.
taking
I mean,
pills.
definitely porn addictions
Yeah.
riddled some of my friends' lives, but
from COVID.
no, just because it
Just in
exists.
general.
Being,
Just because
being
you,
one of the
you had it
fellas.
when you were 11, and then you didn't know how to say no to that at 11.
True.
And it spiraled.
Right.
No, I feel like that's one of those ones that every generation gets stamped on. Where like they're like nobody's fucking anymore. They're all like every
generation gets stamped with that. I would assume,
but I
except
mean
the boomers.
I mean the kids that aren't fucking in our generation are definitely acting out about it a lot more than previous.
That's
ones.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Tates.
Yeah, or
Shooting.
Oh yeah,
San Diego kid.
Been some of that, huh?
yeah.
Been some of that recently.
We're angrier about not getting pussy than other generations, but I feel like it's got to be the same amount.
There was a mass shooter guy who like thought he was like in love with an anime character and he shot like 4 people at Walmart. He like it was an anime ghost or something like that.
So I got to look this up because that's awesome.
Yeah, it was the mass shooter anime kid where he thought he was an anime girl. I forget what it was.
Dude, that's awesome if your life is boiled down to mass shooter anime kid.
yeah. But I think it'll pull up.
Was it Uvalde?
No, that's the one where the police didn't
Oh,
come
yeah,
in.
right. You said it was at a Walmart.
I don't know if it was a Walmart or a Target or something like that, but he only killed 4 people, so it may not like be It may not pop up.
It's like low standards.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it.
It's literally your character.
Yeah.
That should have been a character. Yeah.
No, it was my character.
We're gonna
Not
there's
enough
so
people.
many. We're gonna get to the point where there's like those weird ESPN statistics about school shootings, just like really specific stats.
Well, there's so many
I'm
that you
talking
need
about.
to like. There needs to be a ranking. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Is like there's. It literally feels like there's a mass shooting. Well, I mean, what's qualified as a mass shooting?
I think it
'Cause
is,
let's say
like,
like in
more than-
Chicago, like someone killing like 2 or 3 people in like a gang fight or something. That's like considered a mass shooting, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But
What? Okay. Yeah, the Eaton Township Market shooting, and it was Randy Robert Stair. He believed that he would be reborn as an animated female ghost from Danny Phantom.
Oh,
damn, Danny
that's-
Phantom's a Nickelodeon cartoon.
Wow.
That's not even anime. That's just-
Dark.
I can still sing the Danny Phantom theme song word for word.
Randy
He's Danny
Stair.
Phantom.
Randy's Stair. That's a
Yeah,
good-
there's a
that's
documentary
good
on YouTube about it. It's like one of those Explore with Us.
I know.
I do
You
know
Those
who-
Explore with
I
Us.
love those.
Yeah, it's one of those, and it's like it's got 13 million views. So.
It's the ghost girl he's in love with. It's pretty hot. I will give that to him.
Do you like watching those? Like,
I like watching the Learn with Us. It's pretty amazing you guys have as many views without having to be an anime mass shooter. It's pretty, I mean, that's a real success.
it's our fallback. It's our trump card we have in our pocket in case.
Anime mass shooter.
Well, we got 6 of us, so we each do one. That's like 6. We can 6x our. Yeah, this is gonna be good. We're fine. We're gonna be okay.
Do I watch what? What were you saying?
Do you like watching those like true crime YouTube videos where like they show you like the police interrogation of the guy? There's a great channel. I've seen every video on there. They're all excellent. It's called JCS. Jim
writing
Can't
it down,
Swim. Jim Can't Swim. It's phenomenal. It's like my favorite YouTube channel. It's just I think the guy that who was it? There's some big names on there. It
feel
sounds like I'm saying like it's like a
I feel like Dan's.
Blockbuster
You're
movie.
really well versed in like all the like
the true crime stuff?
yeah, true crime, serial killers, murders. Like
Yeah, I mean, I listen to this one podcast that's dog shit, but because the guy's voice
plug it.
puts me to sleep. Yeah, I should. I haven't plugged my special yet, but I'll plug this podcast, which is called like Real Monsters, and it's this guy who kind of talks like this, and he also like tries to make like random jokes, like somebody like La Chapo. Like his head off, be like, talk about getting ahead of the situation. Like,
yeah.
it's like really bad, but he puts me to sleep. It's like ASMR.
it's like the meanest that you could say about someone.
Yeah, I know, and he just lost like 3 like toes from diabetes. He's not doing well.
jeez.
He's not doing well.
Oh no.
That's the shit that I listen to now. Yeah, dude.
Oh, well, hey, let's plug the special.
Oh
plug,
yeah, what
yeah,
a great
plug. Okay,
what a
so-
great segue. I do have a free YouTube special. Try to get me as many views as the anime mass shooter.
That's the goal.
That's the
to all
goal.
bugs out there.
I want to be. My goal in entertainment is to get reborn into what is this? Danny Phantom Ghost. I want to be reborn into a Danny. No, I have a special on YouTube. Dance Fatty Dance. It's free, no paywall. Check it out, dudes.
800-pound gorilla.
800-pound gorilla, but
Nice.
just put in my name, Dan St Germain, Dance Fatty Dance. Follow me on Instagram. I've got I do clips there. And if you guys have any pro wrestling fans who watch, I have a pro wrestling podcast.
Oh, that's sick.
What's
I
that
didn't know
called?
that.
Working, it's not sick, but
No,
it's
it is
you
sick.
know what I mean. But it's work. It was Wrestle Roast. It's called Working Stiff now, but there's a lot of funny guys on it. And so if you have that form of Arrested Development, please check that out. But check the special out first. I would say, without a doubt.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you for
on.
having me, guys.
Great hanging out with you.
Great hanging out, dude.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Tyler, thank you as well.
Yeah, thanks for bringing me on, even though I'm scared to come on this fucking
Be
podcast.
The
nice
comments
to
are going to
Tyler.
be horrible.
Tyler's eyes, they get so big.
They do.
Yeah.
God, you're a freak, dude.
like scared.
Bug-eyed monster.
Yeah.
Skeleton man.
Was that? I'm sorry. Could I not do
Yeah.
that? Is that
No,
a me
you
too?
Can you
You can
undo
touch
that?
it.
All right,
Is there a way to
sorry.
undo it?
No, there's no way you can.
Okay.
You can't. Once it's out of the
All
box.
right.
All right,
for
later,
watching.
guys.
Peace.
All right.
Peace.